following what it looks like, because it's not cool. It looks tacky.
It does look tacky.
And
it's not unique, innit?
It's not unique.
It's not unique. You're not being yourself.
And plus, you're wasting your money, guys.
Yeah.
You know, we need to start being serious. We need to follow trends and stuff.
Everyone's just following trends. Everyone wants to look cool.
It's true. Like, even looking at the picture, it says sell ends today, and it looks like they're like, not even like, they look like they're praising it almost. It's mad still.
But that's what I'm saying. But if you think about it, we worship it.
We do.
We do worship it though. Because the thing was, the man says, "Well, I want to be like you because of what the brands that you're wearing." Bro, so what actually you translating?
Yeah. What's your focus?
So because I'm wearing brands, I'm cool, or is it because I got money? What are you actually saying?
True.
Essentially, what are you actually saying? It is a banter thing, and we get it, isn't it? But if you think about what it's translating, because let's say, for example, I don't know. What's I don't know. When think about it as well. Like, let's be honest. There's other brands that's not so common, but they copy something, sometimes, or even if it's their own thing. No. It looks alright though.
Yeah,
100. But people are wearing
like, but let's be real though. Let's say for example, let's say for example, there's a tracky, I don't know, whatever, but it's a Rebel Primark.
Yeah, like, let's say we see like a palm.
Let's be honest now,
yeah. It's a thin line, dog.
Yeah, you see?
I'll get the real ting.
You see
that's
that?
The thing, nah, it's true.
I'll get the real ting.
You know
I faced that the other day.
Because
what Zara had the same Balenciagas, I think it was. I remember
I went in River Island and I saw these trainers and I liked them.
Zara
when
had
it
the
comes
same
to that,
and I was like,
nah,
they look
things
like
and everything. It's exactly the same.
I heard that, but it's too obvious.
Yeah,
it's
like
too
you can't
obvious.
be
What's
doing
that?
There's some Alexander lookalike McQueens, and I've seen people do.
Oh wow.
But it's mad, like with Black Friday coming up,
but
people are gonna be on it.
Because it's like that. It just goes to show, like, people actually like the name.
Hear that?
Because if it looks exactly the same.
I think even with the McQueens though, let's say if that never became fashionable, no one would have wore it.
Even
because that's a platform looking thing.
Think about that platform looking thing. No one would have worn those before. No one would have worn those before. It wasn't cool.
I thought it was Stan Smiths.
And apparently,
but I love Stan Smiths. Like, I buy them back to back like forces.
They're not comfortable.
Yeah, are they comfortable?
No.
There you go then. There you go then. So why are we wearing them? They're not comfortable.
Because that's what I'm saying.
I got a bigger size. My size is bigger.
Like, just don't look.
Your size bigger.
I remember one time I wore them with trousers. We went out, wore them with trousers. Yeah, I'm thinking. You know that, because the trousers were slim foot. I'm thinking, it looked like I got spatula foot. You know Avatar? You know how big their feet were? Yeah. Spatula foot. I swear.
Because they're bulky, they're big.
Clump. If you were to beat someone with that, done.
Done out here.
Done. That's how mad it is.
It's true though. But they do come up big, but it depends where you get them from, innit? Because I think maybe
Is it?
Yeah, the Net-a-Porter ones, they come up big.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they have actual, like,
no,
there's different level of charges.
No,
there is. There actually is.
No, there's a new version that they have.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Don't believe that.
There's different batches for true. But anyway, the scripture.
It's waiting.
Well, this is I think, do not be idolaters, as some of them were, as it is written, the people who sat down to eat and drink got up and indulged in revelry.
Can we get someone that can read, please? Can we get someone that can read, please? Sure, okay.
What scripture is that?
That would never not be funny.
1 Corinthians 10:7.
10:7.
Let me read that.
So yeah, it says do not be idolaters. So that's the thing. We idolize these things. We can idolize easy. We can. I swear to you, I've definitely been. I'm a victim when it comes to. I know at some point in my life I've idolized something. You know, whether it be drink, partying. You know, these little things. Not little things, but you know these things that I've done at my point in time, being able to idolize something. But in terms of the whole sell thing, sometimes people idolize sell. Like, I'm itching for the sell. You know, you got £50 in your bank account. Like, it can definitely cause destruction in people's life. And I feel like if you don't organize yourself properly,
I didn't say that.
If you can't organize yourself properly, then it can definitely, you know, thing. And that's why I like the Bible anyway, because it speaks about everything that's going on now. That's why I love the Bible. Yeah, go on.
I just want to say, on the flip side, there's people who are less fortunate and will look forward to the Black Friday because they know that they can't afford.
100%.
Of course. I'm saying be smart with it though.
If you think about it, so even now, buy now, pay later. That's just playing on our
consumerism. My goodness, I got sucked in.
Don't get me wrong, I've been sucked in. ASOS is a legend for that.
Well, the clown thing.
The
And even with that,
Clara.
What's Clara?
On
Klarna.
ASOS, you can buy
They
now
are
and pay
bossy.
later.
Oh my
And
goodness.
when you
I
get
didn't
paid
know that.
2 weeks,
Bare
in 2
things
weeks'
like that
time,
are
you got a
off.
party
No,
tomorrow.
No. This
Klarna.
is different. I want to explain Klarna now.
But do
Oh,
they add
Klarna, yeah, I've
interest?
heard about this the other day.
Klarna's
me
wicked.
I
explain.
googled it the other day. I
Let
heard
me
about
explain,
it.
'cause
Go
I
on, go on.
thought it was just clothes. I honestly thought
No,
it was
it's
clothes
anything
because
apparently.
it was ASOS that kicked it off. So ASOS, you get it now. It's like a buy now, like Littlewoods. But with
Yeah.
Littlewoods,
Yeah.
you used to, you know, when £1.11 per week and all that.
Magazine thing, yeah.
You never really had it, but imagine with them, you get the clothes delivered to you. The day your clothes get delivered, 30 days from that day, you have to save your money to go pay it back.
Yeah.
So imagine,
I
I'm
think
going
that's calm.
ASOS.
That's
No,
wicked.
yeah, clothes, cool. You're not really gonna spend like £1,000 on clothes. I saw my life. Places at Halfords do it.
Oh.
Imagine you could get a bike.
For
I know
£2,000.
people. You know the electric scooters now. Remember we was in Romania. We was
Yeah,
on it.
yeah.
Sell them at Halfords now.
Lime.
Swear.
People are clicking it.
It's a lie.
So you don't even have. You could use someone else's details. Klarna, I'll pay later. They've taken 2 scooters. That's £1,000 worth.
What,
of
someone
stuff.
else's details?
Yeah.
So what you
I
mean?
think it's dangerous. It's
Yeah.
dangerous. Before
No,
clothes,
but I don't
I've
think
done
I
it.
don't think
So-
that's
so
just
it's buy now,
a
pay later,
You
but
can
it's
do
30
that-
days.
You can
No,
do
not
that
30
in
days.
general. You can
No,
do
but
that
you
in
could no, you
general,
could do
though.
it. You could either do a year. For some stuff, I think it's a year, 6 months, things like that. But it's no interest, nothing like that.
Yeah, it's no
They are
interest,
setting you
it's
up
nothing.
to lose. They are setting you up to lose.
course
So the
they-
moment
this
you
is what
make
we
it,
Wait, how can you
So
lose
it's-
if there's
so it's
no
no interest,
interest?
but-
huh?
No, but they will. So what it is, they'll be on
No,
your
no, no.
back,
If
and
you
it's
can't pay it-
credit.
if you can't
your
pay it,
name
yeah,
and all
credit,
these
yeah,
things,
it's
isn't
credit,
it?
yeah,
It's
credit.
credit. So that's what
Of
go on your
course it's
credit
credit.
score. It's bad credit
Yeah,
score
yeah,
now.
yeah.
If you don't pay on time, that's why it depends on
It
how
affects your credit
organised
score.
you are as a person. That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
If you got £50 in your
wrong
account, don't do that because it's like if you can't now pay back. That's your credit now. Your name and
Yeah,
your
affects
details
your
are on
credit.
that system.
100% you're
when it
now
comes to
into
buying a
this-
yard or doing things over
Yeah,
assets,
it affects your
sitting,
credit, yeah.
you can't do that because Klarna's on your back.
This Klarna thing
Don't do
sounds
it.
good.
Don't sound good.
No, it's good. No,
It's
tell
good.
it like it's like a credit
good.
card. It's
Remember,
like a
but this
credit
is what I
card,
was saying to people though, and we do need to do one on like finance and that. But you think about it as well. We need to understand credit. Yeah, credit needs to be used right.
Yeah.
So for example, I always say to people, yeah, just because you got the money for something doesn't mean you can afford it. So what I mean by that is like, let's say for example, you got £200 now. Payday is in a week's time, but you know your phone bill is coming out and it's £100.
Yeah.
So you got a week to pay your phone bill, which is £100. So that's already half your money gone, and then you still got to live,
Right.
buy food, whatever. Can you really afford it? No, I would say
Yeah.
personally, I would say no.
Just personally, yeah.
Personally, I would say no. So, with now, for example, credit and stuff like that, the way it needs to be worked is that you can afford something, you can buy something. Let's say I don't know whatever, I don't know, an iPad for example, £500, but you've got the money to pay for it.
Yeah.
Put it on credit.
Yeah.
So what you do now, you're building up your credit. So you do buy now 6 months
100.
later. So you just pay off what, £100 a month.
Yeah.
You mean when you got the money there already?
Exactly.
£100 a month. So that means there's no interest by the 6 months come.
Yep.
And in that time, you've built your credit up because
They can
to them,
see
they've seen that you've
consistency.
taken a £500 loan and you've paid off £100 a month, and then you've done it before the 6 months, so therefore you didn't pay no interest. Rather than paying the £500 and not building up your credit. Does that make sense to you?
yeah.
What we do now, we take it out £500, we let it go past the 6 months, so we're paying interest. So really and truly, after you've paid it back, really and truly it's like £1,000 or £700 or £800, and your credit is actually being affected because you haven't paid it back in a certain amount of time frame.
Yeah.
Because when you get credit, if you pay it off early, it looks good to the creditors. They're like, wow, you're good at money.
It's crazy because I had to learn the hard way.
Alright,
I
listen,
remember
we've all had
taking
to learn
out
the
a
hard
credit
way,
card
man.
when
I
I was
don't know
young.
about credit.
Yeah,
It's
we
mad.
all had to learn the hard way,
Yeah, I
man.
learned the hard way. I
But
took
even
out a
check
credit
my
card,
score.
Yeah, I've took out
thinking,
credit
yeah,
cards,
let me
yeah.
go shopping, doing the matters.
No,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
taking.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
Mix.
that's reality.
Doing the
That's,
matters. It's true, it's true.
that's reality
Nah, I've
though.
done
There's
it. Yeah,
dons
it's
out
true.
there like me who were like me.
true.
You know what I mean? So that's what I did. And I had to learn the
yeah.
hard way. Thank God that there's people that we all kind of can look up to, or I can look up to, and they can tell me, right, pay it back at this time. Do it now.
Yeah. Be
not
on it. You have to
later.
be on it.
Have
Otherwise,
to be
it'll
on
probably
it.
mess up your credit card.
Have to be
No,
on it.
that's sticky.
I do want to do stuff like that to build up my credit though, because I don't do nothing like that.
And that's another thing people
What,
don't
like
understand.
But then
Klarna?
that's also a good thing because then
I
you
think
haven't
it's a
got nothing
slower
on
way.
your
It's a
back.
slower way
Yeah,
to
but
do
I
it.
need
Well,
to
people
build
got,
my
but people
credit.
got, but this is what-
Right.
I'm about to say this though. If you know no credit is as bad as having
Yeah.
bad credit.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm saying to you. So
right. You can't do
people have got to
nothing.
understand, and
Right.
people don't realize how important it is. Like just applying for something.
Yeah.
It's simple. You're like, well, let me just. I haven't got no credit. Let me just apply for this. I was going through an application with someone the other day, and they got no credit whatsoever. It's a simple credit card for like £500. They couldn't get it because they literally got
Right.
no credit.
I remember.
Sense to you.
I remember because we were at I think it was just us lot talking. And we were speaking about credit card. I was the only one in the room like, yeah, I ain't got no credit card. Everyone telling me, yeah, I got a credit card. I was like, what?
Oh yeah.
I applied, didn't get it. I'm thinking, are you
Yeah,
dumb?
That's
See?
mad.
I pay my phone bill on time.
Yeah,
I remember
So I pay
that.
my phone bill. I pay my insurance. I pay my car. I think, talking about ain't got no good credit. So I'm thinking, all right, cool. Let me try to do a thing. So I went to the
So
bank.
you
She
had
was
all
like,
of that and you still didn't have good credit.
Told
it's
you.
long
'Cause
because
you
these are
have to
slower
show
ways.
them.
You need to show that people could borrow you
That
money.
means
Yeah, borrow
have
you
no
money and
credit.
pay it back. Yeah. And the phone bill is cool, but it's not
Rent.
necessarily credit though.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you? And obviously, like being on the electric roll
That-
is
I
a
was
good
about to
one.
say,
Yeah,
yeah.
It's a big one as well. Electric roll.
Not
Electric.
Electoral.
Electoral, sorry, forgive me. I don't vote. I'll be honest.
The electric roll.
you not voting?
Oh yeah, I'm on that.
To vote, yeah.
But that's not necessarily borrowing something and paying it off.
No, but to them it's seen as good because what happens is that there's accountability.
It's accountability. They
So
can
therefore
see.
they can see how long you've been living at that address.
Yes.
And obviously that means you're connected to the council, stuff like that. So
Like
for
a
them it's good.
discipler.
So that means you vote, like you're registered to
Accountable.
vote. So think about it as well, people that are silenced because they're not registered to vote, they're gonna come and go, innit? So,
Yeah.
But if you're registered, then cool, this is my
We need to do
place to
finance
stay.
this one because I need
Yeah,
to
we
learn.
do,
Yeah,
100%.
sure.
And
Yeah.
when
I
I
don't
get
really know
someone
No,
coming
it's
as well.
worth
Yeah.
because
It's a big one.
deep it, but a credit card, sucked in.
Suck.
Get sucked in. And Romania, I'm in
Everyone
Romania
says this.
because
You
no,
get
trust me, it's
You
like,
see money,
no,
Pete.
I
Money,
get
innit?
You
paid
see
at the
money,
end
you
of the
think
month.
that's yours. It ain't yours. But they
Yeah,
tell you it's yours.
Yeah,
I
tell
get
you
paid at the end of the
Imagine,
month. I could pay it back.
change.
When I'm in Romania,
Yeah, but I'm the type of person I'd be like, nah, mate, because I'm too scared of paying back with interest and all that madness.
Do you?
No, but this one, I'm talking about
Get
people that
money.
understand. Think about it though. Who knows about balance transfer cards?
About what?
Balance transfer cards.
No.
See, this is what I'm saying. This is why we're in debt.
For
So
real.
imagine now, you get a credit card. It says 27 months interest free.
Yeah.
So that means for 27 months you don't pay no interest on your purchases.
That's sick.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But after the 27 months, every purchase you do,
Goes-
or even if your balance is you haven't paid off in full balance, you haven't paid it in full, you pay interest on that. Doesn't make sense.
When you mean
Yeah.
every purchase, what every single purchase?
So every single purchase after the 27 months, you pay interest.
What purchase?
so it's
of
not
what?
purchase, it's just you using your card.
Using the
Oh,
card,
okay.
that's a purchase, yes. Using the card to go to McDonald's, that's a purchase.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
I
But
just
I'm
dash it
saying-
off,
but-
away
but-
after the
Can't even get a
27.
Mackie
No,
D's.
you can dash it away, but if it hasn't paid off the balance in full, you can't just dash it away, though, innit?
Okay, yeah.
You still owe them money. So I'm saying, if you've got £100 balance and you still owe them £10, you'll pay interest on that £10.
Yeah.
And it'll come up to be like £15. Doesn't make sense to you. So once your 27 months is up, what we don't know about is the balance transfer card.
Yeah.
So what you can do, there are cards that will allow you to transfer the balance that you owe of one company, let's say for example Virgin, and transfer it to this other card to give you extended 0 interest.
Oh my.
So therefore you pay no interest.
Mad.
Because remember, it's the interest that gets us into debt.
Yeah, yeah.
Not the actual balance itself,
Yeah,
generally.
yeah,
man.
Generally.
Yeah,
So people
yeah,
can
yeah.
borrow 1,000,
Yeah.
they can figure it out. But obviously, £1,000 on a credit card
Sizzle
can
up,
mount up
mad.
to be like £2,000, £3,000, £4,000. So if you just transfer that balance to another card, obviously don't ever use that card to purchase. You're using it to pay off, but it just extends your 0 interest
That's
time
mazza.
frame. But people don't know that. Doesn't sense to you.
Because they're not gonna tell us everything like
No,
that.
obviously not going to tell us. That's what I'm
Yeah,
trying to say to you.
no,
But,
no,
but that's what I'm talking about. Us as black people, especially, we've got to educate ourselves and know
But
these
this
things.
is why it's so sad, because in that school they don't tell us all these
They don't
things.
tell us nothing. They tell us Pythagoras.
But they know. But they know what they
The
do.
theorem of
They know what they're
Pythag.
doing, but I'm not telling them.
Pythagoras.
History of Henry, like,
What's an Henry?
But yeah.
but
Nah, it's-
obviously,
But yeah,
Yeah.
you got to
So
learn to
relating-
manage that. Though.
Relating
You gotta
it
learn
back
to manage that
though,
credit.
like in terms of what you're saying, in terms of idolizing, even that itself shows how people kind of put money before everything. Like I'm sure you can, as a man, you kind of need to like be proper with the way you spend money. Like even with like I'm saying, if you're idolizing, oh my days, I need to.
I feel like
I
as a
want
person
to use this.
in general, you need to
person.
be like that.
but
Even
man,
as a man, like I know this for a fact. If I'm trying to wife anyone, if you're trying to start dating, if you have bad credit, it's a mad thing. I remember you said, nah, you can't. If your credit isn't good, don't step. I'm thinking, what? I'm
Yeah,
thinking,
you got to.
because no, but realistically, if you're stepping into something big and you now have that credit, you now have that debt as well. If I have debt, you have debt.
Yeah.
So if you don't know how to prioritize
and
these
two
things from
becomes
now,
one. My gosh.
Don't need that.
my
burden,
debt's
mate.
your debt,
See ya.
baby. So
Burdens
yeah,
and
you know when I was
burdens,
taking £100 out of my account this month, yeah, you know what? It's gonna take 50 out of both of ours. Might as well. It's mad. So I think 100%. That whole idolizing thing, in terms of changing your priority, changing your priority. Oh yeah, I feel like this is my priority.
Even with that as well, like obviously we have the finance one, but I feel like we've got to understand money is a tool, a resource. Sometimes people just see money as something to spend.
Yes.
So you can get. But people don't realize actually it's a resources to make money.
To invest in.
Exactly. So if you invest in stocks and shares and house and stuff like that, it makes you money. So it's actually a resource, that we need to understand to know how to use to make us money, rather than always just trading our time for money, which we just conventionally do, which school teaches us. So yeah.
But this is why we need to educate ourselves, and we need to have like I feel like we need to have these kind of, you know, conventions or little conferences or something like within each other, especially our culture. Because again, like I said about the whole sell thing and about the brands thing, that's what we're being taught. But if we were taught something from the get-go, I swear to you, we'll be rising
I wanted the little half testimony as well. So basically,
I
defo was idolizing money, 100%. And I got so like twisted up in it. Yeah, I idolized money so much that I gave. I thought, I'm gonna give, but my idolization in money, the only reason I was giving was because, I know, God's gonna give back. I know He's gonna give back, but it doesn't say in it. Someone had to tell me this. It doesn't say you're gonna get, Kian, give money and you're gonna get money back. That's when for me, I kind of clocked, I was definitely idolizing money. Like the way it was, like it was mad. Like even the situation I was going through, it could be small to someone else, but it's proper big to me. Like I'm idolizing money so much. I'm like, no, God, I need you to give me this now. Like that's where you know, like we've had this conversation when I was reading the book, where you know where your heart is. When something's going mad, if the thing you're telling God, no, God, I need you to send this money into my account and things like that, it just shows. Because you're now saying, God can't fix your problem. It's this money. God, I need you to put money so my problem can be fixed. Now I'm in a better position than what I was. I got a couple good news yesterday, but it's like I had to change my mindset. Like, God, bring a brother peace, like a little bit of peace. Like I need it. Like when I say I was waking up stressed, first thing I do, look at my bank account. Say, God, did you put that in yet? No. Cool. The rest of the day, I'm mad. I would have to pray in the morning, and
but not having money can do that to you, though.
Huh?
But having money can do it too.
But you're talking from a perspective of you didn't have it.
So I had it, and I was so, I feel it's not, God doesn't test, but I feel like when I gave, because I was telling myself, no, I'm giving this money to God, but I wasn't. I was giving it because I'm thinking. Oh,
you was giving it and then checking your account.
I'm giving it. I'm giving it, expecting to receive. So now, one time God spoke to me, he's like, okay, give. So during conference, God was like, give. I was like, and for the first time, I was like, I'm not doing this so I could get back, but I'm doing this because this cause, the cause of the church, proper. So I've done it, but I still had this little bit in my heart. I'm doing this because God, I know I'm hearing different testimonies. You're gonna get 10 times back. Why? If I got 10 times of what I got,
you don't always get back in monetary form.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I was in it so much, and now I'm in a season of, Kian, you're not getting back what you think you're gonna get. And even then, where I thought, my eyes have changed, I was still idolizing money because I was going to God. God, I gave this amount. You promised. You say in your word that you feed the birds and all of this. How much more that you won't do for your people? You say that, you give and it will be given back onto you. I'm proper pleading with God. Like, you know, we're talking about, I keep forgetting his name, where he says he wrestles with God. Like, and he says, change my name. He's wrestling with God and God gives it. I'm doing this saying, no, God, you said this. I want it to happen now. If you don't say it, you're not God. Because you said in your word, if you don't fulfill it, that means you're lying. But you can't lie because you're God. So therefore, I'm convincing myself, God, you're really going to give it to me. I know you're going to. But I've been tested. I'll be going to uni, sap on praise and worship. I just knew I had to apologize. So I'm thinking, oh my goodness. You know when pastor does his little sermons and he starts whispering because he's like proper. I was doing that while I was driving. I was like, God, you're good. I saw my life. I was like, this makes no sense. I'm here, guaranteed a spot in heaven, and I'm crying, bawling, saying, God, give me this, because I don't have money to do what I want to do. I want to be able to buy this. I want to take a next step in an arena of my life, and I can't because I don't have money, and I'm bawling over it. God
It's
tests my heart.
sad.
Very good.
So when it comes to
It's so
Black
good.
Friday, we're really gonna see. I want to see. I've obviously I don't deal with the church things and all
phone.
that. Huh? New phone.
My new phone.
We'll see like the testings of it, because when something good comes, where's your attention going to? Like one of you said it as well when I was setting up. When you get your blessing, you have to use it as a tool. And one of the pastors said it during conference as well. God isn't going to give you the blessing if you're not going to use it to be a blessing.
Yeah.
And I was fully thinking, God, if you bless me, I have to. It's not even a thing of I will, because I'm going to do this. Change my heart. If you give me 10 bags, best believe I'm going to be using some of that money, obviously not all of it, because you gave it to me for a reason. What do you mean?
No, 100%.
You get to me, like, I'm not going to give the 10 bags back to you. What are you talking about? I'm joking, that's bad. But even then, it's like, I have to use this for the kingdom. I can't say, God bless me, and I don't try to do more for your kingdom.
Yeah.
Because imagine that. Even, what's the movie? Bruce Almighty. Remember, and he makes the email thing.
remember.
And then, so he changed, so basically what he does in the movie, everyone has their prayers in it, and he changed it into a format so he could see everyone's prayers on the email. And he was bored of going to everyone and checking. So what he done, he opened every email and said yes. So everyone got what they were asking for. You see people with new Ferraris on the street, more money, and then after, the flow of life changed. Because everyone got a yes, everyone was miserable.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's got more cars.
Yeah.
More traffic.
I remember.
Everyone has more money.
More
Nothing's
problems.
flowing. More problems. It's like, this person's only want to be with me for my money. So I'm fully in this season now. God, if you're telling me no, let my heart and my mind know that you're telling me no for a reason. Not telling me no because I'm not good for it. God never says that we're not good for something. If we wasn't good for money, if we're not good for money, we wouldn't have been good for Jesus to die for us.
Yeah.
You don't take that one to the bank. Take that one to the bank.
But
You done.
sometimes
You done.
God might hold back like certain
'Cause
blessings.
you're not ready for
like
it.
yeah, because you're not ready. Like, because if you can't handle the little, He's not gonna give you the much. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's also that as well.
Yeah, Pastor, I remember Pastor Courtney to say that. Like he when he was talking about pioneering the church, he was like, God, you're gonna give me mad. Give me all these people coming to church. If we had everyone come in, I doubt he would have been able to look after them.
Yeah.
It might have been overwhelming, or
Exactly, he got Kenny, he got
God
Carl, he
always
got
knows what
Asian,
he's
all
doing,
these
innit? So-
and he was able to spend
Yeah.
time with them. That's why they're still here.
Yeah. I feel like there's always three responses with God, though, isn't it? It's either yes, no, or not yet.
Yeah.
Those are the only three responses. So.
see how we're talking about the Black Friday like this, yeah? Does anyone else celebrate Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, Father's Day?
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
So,
What do you mean?
No, but obviously, if you think about it as well, like a father,
There's nothing- I wouldn't
so
say
it's
it's
all a money making thing.
Yeah,
No, but I
100%.
wouldn't say I celebrate it because it's just an opportunity, isn't it?
And even
It's
going back
good.
to what you said
I want to do it,
about
but I'm not
Every
going
day
to
is an
idolize it like
opportunity.
it's something. Like Mother's Day isn't a day where I forget God and forget everything and focus on my mum. I'll show appreciation to you.
Don't you do that anyway, though?
What do you mean?
Show appreciation to your mum.
Don't you show appreciation to your
Yeah, I
mum
know,
today?
but why is there a Mother's Day to
But it's
make
like
that
a
whole
birthday.
day about
Why
her?
do you celebrate your birthday? Do you know what I mean?
Because God's given me another year. That's a big one. That I don't think that
But
compares.
it gives you another day every day.
He gave me, but this is a whole year onto my life.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you get what I mean? Whereas celebrating Mother's Day, it's like.
But going back to that bit where you said what Paris said about the monetary
gain.
Yeah, the monetary gain. Like sometimes, like you giving back to the kingdom might not necessarily mean what you think it might mean, because a lot of people who are Christians who might go to church might think how giving back means maybe being in ministry more or doing something like that. But giving to the kingdom also is a change of heart as well. So it could be like giving back to the kingdom by doing something for someone, or getting someone saved, or praying over someone, or healing someone. Like that's for the kingdom as well. So there's more than just maybe what sometimes we think for the kingdom is. Like the kingdom is a big, imagine heaven. This little earth that we live in, heaven's huge. So I feel like there's so much roles that we can do to please God, Because I feel like for the kingdom means to please God. I wouldn't say it means like, to show what you're doing. For example, like what we said about the clothes, you know, having brands on. Just because I've got brands on and it shows doesn't mean I've got money. Do you know what I mean? So what I'm saying is that just because it looks like I'm doing things for God doesn't mean you're doing it for the kingdom.
Yeah.
So
yourself,
you could be doing it for yourself and your own gain. So you giving back and getting it back in monetary gain could mean, okay, cool, God is showing you that, you know what, don't wear the brands. Or if you want to wear the brands, don't show the brands. Like doing things in a secret place. Or, like I said, healing someone on the road. No one sees who's sick and they actually get healed. Or, you know, praying over someone. And that's what For the Kingdom is about. So people who don't go to church or who aren't Christians can see that person's different, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
There's something different about that person.
What about the reverse? Because I was thinking about it this morning, like, you know, you have family members and you never really know they're saved. But you just know for their whole life, you've seen that they've been in church. So what about their outward life? I'm showing you, but in my secret life, I don't really agree.
You know this.
Like I'm only doing it so. I don't know.
I think you know they're saved because the Bible talks about by your fruit should be known.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I'm saying to you. So I have a lot of like family that, you know, every minute, well, now and again they'll post, thank God and God will help me through, and they'll post like them kind of God scriptures or
My
quotes.
granddad sends me these every day. He sends us these.
Is it?
Oh,
you
granddad he sends us these crazy things every day.
What, like
Granddad, we love you. No. But just like these daily good morning, Jesus, amen, like that kind of thing.
I'm like heart.
Yes.
Granddad. But it's
is he saved?
Yeah, he's like 7-day event.
7-day Adventist.
Yeah. Chana used to tell me I'm rude for Aaron. Now she's bringing it up like, see.
No, it can be quite
overwhelming.
But yeah, like you got them kind of ones.
Yeah, I think you'll know if they're saved.
Yeah. You'll know, 100.
And then what they do as well, and how they view things. Because even I got a family member where I would say they're saved, but the way they view money though, like it's a bit mad. I don't know if it's because of their church, but like, you know, like for example, if they go to the shop and then they buy my son something, £5. I send back the money. I'm like, it's £5.
Oh my gosh.
Are you being for real? £5. Are you being for real?
Days.
And you like, you're like on benefits.
Tight, just tight.
Mad tight though. Like,
just
crazy tight though. Like, and you're saved, you know. And the Bible talks about better to give than to receive. And you're like,
that's the thing.
I mean, that's a heart issue, but yeah, I think you know that they're saved though. I think you know that they're saved.
Sometimes you can tell by someone's spirit as well. Like there's like just a sweet spirit that someone has, and it's like.
Or a joy of the Lord.
100. I've met people like that, and I'm like,
you know, people that just. Financially, things are always something's always tight, but they just got the joy.
Yeah,
like, how?
Someone could have just passed and you're still jolly. Like,
like the
bus, I want a bit of that.
Splash in the water, you're still smiling.
the rain in the car just go.
Yeah, you're still smiling.
Just like,
you just got the joy of the Lord, man.
Boy, oh boy.
What you got, man?
No, I wish. I wish.